Hello guys, welcome sa atong channel Wegats Gaming. Nya ta karon sa atong gameplay matag semana kay weekend man karon ang atong dadon mao ang so nato kanay Portland Trail Blazers with Damian Lillard Covington. Kinsa pa ni uban wala man si McCollum ani guys kay na injury. Kadua sa atong kalaban mo ang Miami Heat diri sa ilang court nga pink kaayo ang color. Jimmy Butler.
Star players move around more than ever.
Si Tyler Hero.
Damian Lillard, legends like Dirk Nowitzki, who stayed put in Dallas his whole career.
He stays working
Namdaog
and
ani kay
stays true.
sayang kaayo tong oras ko dito
A
magdaog.
chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good
Carmelo
his
Anthony kay
three-point
kauban
shooting
kay
has
gahapon
been
nato.
the past 5 years. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Robert Covington out there with Jones.
Derek
Then
Jones,
it's Ennis Cantor. Then it's
Dennis
Damian Lillard,
Hunter.
and it's Trent in at the shooting guard. And for the Heat, Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Robinson is out there with Hero, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's
Lillard for free.
a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Uy,
Now here's Jones.
Olynyk.
And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Getting out on the break.
Olynyk,
Butler completes the transition play.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Lillard fires
Lillard.
away from way outside. Offensive rebound.
Okay,
Covington
good.
with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Here's Hero. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion and protect the rim right there.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that
Lillard.
belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Grabe si Lillard eh.
Hero passes to Butler.
Bananas
Here's
Butler
Hero
eh.
on
Uy,
the arc. Nice again. Adebayo.
Good.
Whistle blows. Bucket is
Foul.
good. And he'll have a chance to go out and make it a three-point play.
The effectiveness of Bam on the rebound. He's got the perfect physicality for chasing boards and knows how to use it.
wirang kamot aron sigurado
And the Heat have
shot
given
pero
Adebayo
shot
the
na
lead
gihapon.
to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish
Siya
player
tagpiso.
who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Jones finds Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Takes a three.
Jones, shot si Jones.
Rebound by Olynyk. The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Lillard scanning the floor. No good on the triple. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Passes it to Butler. Adebayo against Lillard. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little
Trent
bit.
Jr.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Every player has the vision to make that feed.
Miami trailing. Now Well, about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Olynyk. Iguodala comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Tyler Hero. And a switch here also for Portland. Anthony's checked in for Jones.
Oh, the rugged physicality Iguodala brings to the game is special. What a performer this guy is.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Miami. Portland also making some changes. Harry Giles is checked in for Cantor. Rodney Hood comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Lillard.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Now, here's Nunn. Not a lot of room. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass. Adebayo's got 9.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Here's Simons. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. In transition, here comes Miami. Dragic with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Shot from Dragic.
Anthony with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Here's Trent. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Miami. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field
Bam,
goals have come from the
Adebayo.
paint.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right?
Adebayo.
Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
.130 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Achua. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go with Giles running it up the court.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Adebayo finds Iguodala.
Para sa itong mga daily subscriber na nasa agree sa channel, comment down below lang para maka-shoutout muna po sa Trailblazers on the break. Ating i-upload sa itong channel.
Seeing an opportunity to swipe the ball and does just that.
Now, here's Nunn. Defense is right there.
Ayaw, dugaya.
The Heat have made their
So
own
walang
other
tayo
free throw
magbutang
attempt
karon
today in an earlier trip to the
webcam
line.
guys kay
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be
ako
thrilled
pang-obserbaran
with the
ini ang
number in
subtitle
terms of
ani
their
ato
free throw percentage.
channel kay masalip din mga kung naong sila ganahe sa tunawang siguro.
Wag babae. Oh no!
Kita pa na pag-agi kasi ibutan ito now.
Lillard checked in for the Trailblazers.
Sarang na si Lillard ng ihi. Huwag mo balik.
And he makes both free throws.
17-19.
Portland leading.
Yan na si Lillard.
43 seconds left here in the first
Lillard.
quarter. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Outstanding quickness of Lillard. It keeps the D on their heels. He excels at drawing the foul on these drives.
This is his first free throw of the game.
gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Damian Lillard.
Free throw is good from Lillard.
And last season,
Damian
Lillard doing more
Lillard for
playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better
Wala.
at setting others up. Lillard knows that.
Oh,
I
wala.
expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin.
Lillard.
Particularly here to start the game.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Anthony. Takes the assist and lays it
Good.
in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
4 seconds left.
La.
That one wide left.
It's up
And
there.
so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
Damian
And
Lillard.
don't go away. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Damian Lillard told us before the game when asked how he stays so
Goodbye.
grounded despite all of his individual success.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from a tough place. Didn't get recruited in high school. I went to a small college, so I just come from something different than somebody that might have been 8th grade.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking,
Oh,
and they
God.
seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Harkless is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Achua. And it's Hero into the point guard.
Lillard.
So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Hero passes to Achua. Kicks to
Achua.
Olynyk. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Lillard ke taas ni Olynyk.
To a nice flow this quarter.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it
Sige
over.
lang, una
Coming
man
into this,
ta.
having notched a win in the last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena
Naku,
with a
mataw.
certain kind of swagger, and
Sila
we
may
really saw
labawan
it
niya.
play
7.
out.
They look totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Giles. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Jones subbed in for Anthony Simons. Now here's Hood. He averages about 5 points a game. Lillard finds Hood.
Good.
Second shot opportunity. Lets it go
Hood.
with a 3. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the 5.
Ba na
That's his
starter.
first foul. 8-man mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Mobile 1. Okay, gihapon.
Second quarter of action, about a minute to have played. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Eagle free
Not a
ng
problem. First
counter.
turnover of the game,
Wow,
but
ginawa.
overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
The Heat trail by 7. Here's Hero. Outside Butler. Over Jones. Butler, no good. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Jones. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for Portland.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
And stolen by Lillard. Right side Jones. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hero passes to Butler. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul.
Iya sih kemauan
That's
like.
foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Miami. Butler dishes to Iguodala. Can't cash in from close range. Portland leading by 12.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Ay,
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover
John-
even more
John
painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Lillard 4.
Cantor against Olynyk. Kicks it out to Jones. Portland moving the ball around. Hood for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. Shooting before.
And they depend on Hood to knock these shots down. He knows he's out there just to do this.
Outside Butler. 3-pointer.
Butler
Lillard with
kasyat.
the rebound.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to
Kira
get those
kumuha
3 points
pag
right
matilya.
back. Didn't work.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Checking out some stats for Iguodala.
Butler
How's
si
the
kumuha
last month of
botilya sa
basketball been for
pula.
him?
What the body?
4 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those
Time
are
out
valuable
Miami
contributions.
Heat.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge
Adebayo.
get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe
Dragic.
going to the Lakers?
Dragic.
Mikal and
Wala ka
Harris
shot
coming
si
to the
Dragic.
Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen.
Gidagan si Canter, gipasa ni Lillard, gi-hit 3.
Yeah,
Good.
You better play up or lose all the time, especially when the pass is coming his way. You gotta know he's ready to shoot once he catches
Dragic kicks to Butler
Tayo na diha.
to stop the run.
Okay.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Okay.
And
Sige,
he's
sige,
able to
sige,
get it
sige
back.
pa, sige pa. Sige
Adebayo,
pa.
and they
Lagi
have their
ka.
chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Kasyat, di kami nasad.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
the defender all
Shot, eh.
over.
Kadaghan kita palan luya
The
eh.
Trailblazers shooting their 56 free throws of the game.
Ano siya sa akong agaw nga si Patrick Kalakat. Look alike.
And the first one at the line is good. Achua, he's checked in for Butler.
Butler na ko nagaglawa sa pamuhat botilya.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Trent.
And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And now when they owned the backboards, most of the second chance
Adebayo.
opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Lillard finds Cantor. Lillard outside. Jones from outside.
Jones. Shot si
It's
Jones.
hauled in by Achua. The Heat trail by 18. Loads it up for
Oy.
Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it
Adebayo.
down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Passes it to Trent from deep three-point range. Rebound by the
Trent.
Heat.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Iguodala, the pass to Nunn. Lillard against Adebayo. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Cantor kicks to Lillard. To the middle, Iguodala with the steal.
Iguodala.
1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Rock
Gets the
the
pass to Nunn. And good that time.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Dishes it to Jones. Lillard from outside. But they recover it. Back to Jones. Another shot. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Jones. 17 points for Damian Lillard. And so it's Portland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
14
What a
point
night they've
lead
had in terms of their shooting. Everything
against
dropping in
Miami
for 'em.
Heat.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Shoutout
David,
na ko
take
si
it
James
away.
Otida ug si Sir Alvin Ramirez.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach,
sige,
they've been
radihag
shooting
duwa dia
poorly.
sila o
Is that
Valorant.
good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Oh no.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Halftime 17 Lillard.
Well, they gave up too many
17
good looks.
Adebayo.
Look at the field goal percentage against them. There's too.
Grabe.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Patik smile diha O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. They've got Ennis Cantor. Jones is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Trent in at the 2. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
On defense, the Trailblazers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the basket is good. Butler's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Heat.
What a polished player Butler is, using strong fundamentals to get the job done.
Foul si Cantor. Okay, foul
The
day.
Trailblazers have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Sugulan mah.
The first free throw is good.
One of my favorite
Talik
trash
sikra.
talkers in the NBA, Cantor, never really shies away from
Talik
taking
sikra,
jabs
eh?
at opponents. And I think his teammates like that.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Heat trail by 14.
Boy.
Here's Hero. Outside Butler. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Softly drops in the floor. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Look at the soft touch from the grizzled veteran right there. Butler showing another dimension of his game.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's the Heat on the break. Butler with the ball.
And you know what? Very
Wow.
close to a 3-point play right there.
Okay, foul siguro. Challenge to
And
challenge.
now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
Effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Sa may foul na to, wala man. Agit ka shots Butler.
Oh no!
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lillard for 3.
Lillard's got it.
We're seeing the very best of Lillard tonight. I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife of an offensive player. I mean, he's got a tool for every job.
Good checked in for the Trailblazers. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Robinson up top. To the paint. Here's Butler. Drops in the layup for 2. Butler's got 8 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Feeds it to Covington. Outside Hood. He kicks to Lillard. The dish to Cantor. Back to Lillard. For the 3.
Lillard for 3.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to block a lot of good shots.
From outside the arc.
Hero. Wala ka shot ni Hero.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Covington finds Lillard. From deep. Drills the
Lillard for 3.
Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Grabe, 3 points si Lillard. Tagapa.
Of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Lets it fly from 18. Olynyk can't hit.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Butler from outside. No good on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Hood, the pass to Lillard. Fires from deep.
Lillard for 3.
And until he cools off, I keep the ball in his hand.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Timeout called the Heat.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
A different look for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Harkless comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Dragic in for Tyler Hero. It's stolen by Anthony. And Lillard kicks to Giles. Outside Hood, the pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. The 3-ball, buries it from 3-point range. Simon's in his first bucket of the game. He's on the board for 3. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Dragic the pass to Butler. They need this, and that's 2 points on the way.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Harkless with the steal. Outside Robinson. Miami again turning it over. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Miami. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place.
And right now for Miami, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Kicks it out to Lillard. The tray. Dragic with some nice D. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That's the first of 6 played on the road.
Well, I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing accordingly.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
Lillard for 3. Lillard 32
Man,
points.
the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Score ba nito si Lillard sa nagutsinta sayang nga wag ito ma-record.
Dragic against Lillard. Pass to Achua. To the middle. Here's Butler. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Pass to Simons. From deep.
Simon. Give a shot.
Miami grabs the miss.
Gawas balik.
Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Butler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working
Shot
like a
again.
The Heat have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And Miami making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Portland.
The 30th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. It's been great to see Butler blossom into a perennial all-star.
Harkless with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. They grab their own miss. Dragic gets the bucket.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Here's Childs. 2 free throws coming up,
good.
and they call the shooting foul.
And let's review some numbers for Damian. 4th in scoring, 4th in free throw percentage, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite.
Giles. Hello, Giles. Goodbye.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Dragic, that's tipped.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
6 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. And a wide open look for
Iguodala.
Iguodala's got 7.
A few who have played this game have a higher IQ than Iggy. I mean, very smart of him to score on the break right there.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's the 3.
Lillard. Lillard. Malisod.
And now in transition here.
Iguodala. Oh, shit.
He has the classic Iggy still got it all these years after entering the league.
It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we'll be right back after this.
Si Anthony Carmelo di ay
And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
I don't have any problem with the jump shots we're taking, but we can be more aggressive.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Dragic is out there with Hero. And it's Iguodala. And at the 3 seconds, the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Hero. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 11. Passes it to Simons. Here's Trent. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the 3-pointer.
man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D-like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And Portland making a change here. Covington's checked in. Here's Hero. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Carmelo Anthony. What a shot.
The Heat trail by 12. And here's
Iguodala. Gihapon na
that's it,
shot
coming off an
Iguodala.
assist from Dragic.
Bisig
Dragic has
Iguodala.
got 3 assists now in this one. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Let's the 3 fly. Second chance shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Heat have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Good.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Fires for 3.
Simon.
And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shots good by Hero.
65-72. Timeout. Portland Trail Blazers.
Decide to talk it over.
Stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive line.
Robinson's checked in for Miami. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind.
Simon.
We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become
good.
complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys.
You're dealing with a lot when you're guarding Cantor. Big frame, good moves, good feet, good finisher. And doesn't mind the physical battles.
Okay. Okay.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Lillard's checked
Di,
in for
kana na.
Anthony
Okay,
Simon.
makuha lang ta. Kana na, hukda ba?
Blazers on D. 10-point lead. On the wing, it's Iguodala.
Hukda. Angkan.
No good on the 3.
Kaya ako sinipindihon sila.
Keep giving them a shot. Bad things will happen.
Cantor.
Uy.
It's hauled in by Hero.
Saman to.
The Heat have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Wala.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
He
Good.
muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
65-70.
The Heat trail by 13, and Lillard is going to pick up a foul.
Lillard.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one
Untung na
puts him in the
siguro na.
bonus.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. Gets an open look and hits.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Trent. Second chance effort. Cantor, the pass to Trent. And Lillard kicks to Covington. 5 on the clock. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Adebayo. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit a favorable matchup on the floor.
And now let's take a look at the new
Lillard
player of the game.
Damian
Lillard.
Player of the game. Pildi pag yun.
He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Damian Lillard.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And now here comes Robinson in the break. Basket counts. Butler's got 15 points in just the second half.
And Butler has been in these spots before. I mean, he's comfortable having
Bryant.
the ball when it matters most.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Puts it up for Adebayo. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have about it later.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Butler against Jones. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, that's just a veteran move from Butler. Outstanding fake to get his defender in the air. Nice work.
73, pwede nang mapildi taan ni Deka.
First free throw is good, and that turns the lead to 6. And so Butler nails both of them.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Lillard for 3.
Lillard has some ridiculous handles. His ball control simply sublime.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Good, nice job down low. Butler's got 21.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Lillard for 3. That's great.
Unbelievable. Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 9. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. .10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hero passes to Olynyk. The kick outside to Butler. Kept alive. There's the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate. And that feed was phenomenal.
Lillard outside. He dishes it to Jones. Lillard outside from past the arc.
Lillard.
No good
Shot
on
ni
that
Lillard.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Oh, no.
Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, such a tough-minded player. Butler relishes the opportunity
It's in!
to make plays in the clutch.
Now, timeout
Tanaw sa labaw, nga dako na.
They're in front by 23 seconds left here in the fourth
86
quarter.
5 points. Wala na chance eh. So, ito si Lillard.
Lillard
Pizza.
from
Oh,
outside.
cross.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Time out. Sakit jata. Excuse me. Hapit kita mapildi guys. Napag yung nagpa-load.
Oh no!
So, unahan ang kwarta guys. Kay sunod pa din
These
kwarta.
guys have
Ramaning
had some
atong
good action on
channel.
nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it
No,
has
no.
a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end.
Okay.
He's been making a better effort.
Trent gets the bucket.
Eh, nandiyan mo kadao.
And this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting
Ah,
like this, how
shot,
can you
shot.
blame him?
Pero,
No, it's it.
di
Will
nakaapas.
Rio come at us?
So,
We'll come
mana na
right
tong
back
gameplay. Final score is
Talk about great
89.
competition going on. That's what
Portland
makes a
Trail
matchup like
Blazers,
this
Miami Heat
so much fun
84.
to watch.
So,
And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory
thank you
for them,
guys
Greg.
sa
They
inyong
really
pag
had to
subaybay
work
sa
for this
tuwang
win.
channel,
That's a good
sa inyong
point. I mean, weaker teams
pag-subscribe
might have
nga nagpabilin lang
buckled at the
gihapon
end,
ang
but the
ako ang
crowd
mga
amped up,
subscriber diri
everyone
sa
in the
atong
building
channel,
kinda
atong
rallied
pagbakan.
against you. But they stood tall.
Palihog lang po itong mga dili pa subscriber na ito nga nasa diri sa atong channel. Please likes lang,
Kevin,
comments
thanks. Damian, this team
below,
is on a roll
and
and finding ways to
subscribe
win. What would you say about how you're
para
playing?
ma-notify mo sa tanan natong mga ipang-upload diri sa atong channel. Wellcat Gaming. Paka na to si Lillard kay dako sa 38 points si Lillard guys.
I know you want to keep it going, man.
Interview
so
siya
congrats
ni
on the
David
W. Kevin,
Pomeranz.
back to you.
All right, David, good job. Thanks so much.
So, till next time guys.
For David Aldridge, Greg
Thank you
Anthony,
kayo.
and Chris Webber,
God
this is
bless
Kevin
you
Harlan
all.
thanking you for watching
And
the NBA
heart.
on 2K Sports.
Hearts
So long
kay
and good night,
Valentine's Day
everyone.
man.
Oh
Happy
no!
Valentine's ng tanan.
Wa babae.